Hello and welcome to another video, and today we are going to talk about Kauffman Stadium for the Kansas City Royals.
That's the 97 going for the ages. Oh my goodness! Yes! It's the day! Wow, that was awesome.
They started in the Macumco Stadium in 1969 and 1972, and this is the same stadium the Kansas City Athletics even played as well. They hosted the minor league of the Kansas City Blues of the American Association and the Kansas City Monocarches, and they're just a league with black people. There's another word to them, but I'm not gonna say it. And also, this is the same team of Jackie Robinson even played for when he was in the minor league in 1923 to 1955. They also hosted the first All-Star game in 1960. And then they became the Kauffman Stadium in 1973 to present time, and it would become the fifth oldest stadium in MLB. They hosted All-Star games in 1973 and 2012 and 1980 and 1985 and 2014 and 2015 World Series. Charles Old Finley wants to stay in Kansas City because they were thinking about moving. After the move to start Symington of Missouri, the Seattle Pilots, suitable in 1969, they located at the Milwaukee Brewers, and then Seattle returned to the Mariners in 1977. Jackson Country is a ballpark. Nolan Ryan, when he was on the Angels, he threw the first no-hitter of his seventh no-hitter, 3 walks away from a perfect game. There's also a really famous seat of Buck O'Neil legacy seat in 2007, and it just shows a red seat. And he also played in that Black People League. There's other statues around the stadium of George Brett and Dick Howser and Frank White. And then even talking about the big crown in the stadium just shows enough of the Royals. And then also they have like little like waterfall waters and stuff they have in the home run area and stuff. It's pretty cool. That is it for the Kauffman Stadium for the Royals. I never been to this stadium. I would like to go to this stadium because, obviously I never been to any stadium is actually in the AL Central, so I never been in any of those stadiums at all and stuff, so, clearly for the Royals. It's interesting of enough for them to be in, fortunately enough for the Kansas City Royals actually play in Missouri of Kansas City and not in Kansas of Kansas City. It's very trippy in a way because fortunately enough for the St. Louis Cardinals are also playing in Missouri, so now there's 2 teams are playing in Missouri, but they're very long distance and stuff. But fortunately enough, Missouri just wants another city is also called Kansas City, and that's where the Kansas City Royals played and stuff. So that's basically that. I forgot to put down the retired number, but I just have a feeling it's just gonna be not very many people. So there's just George Brett. I have a feeling it's gonna be Dick Howser and Frank White, and then even Jackie Robinson. Believe I forgot to put it down, but I think those are the only people who did got their number retired for the Royals. So that's that. next team of talking about the stadium, so it's gonna be the Blue Jays. So hopefully you guys get hyped for the Blue Jays. Hope you like this video. Hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching.